Alright, what is going on, IDS class? I'm Ian, if you guys didn't know, and I'm the guy who makes YouTube videos. So what I did for my 30 days is I actually decided to do different variations of trick shots. Now, I'm going to explain all of this while I'm doing it. To start at the very beginning, Call of Duty is a first-person shooter game where you are actually playing as the guy. So when you look at the screen, you can actually see through the player's eyes. And you have different guns, as you can see here. You have submachine guns. These are all fully automatic. You have assault rifles, all fully automatic. Shotguns, light machine guns, and sniper rifles. And for trick shotting, we're going to use a sniper rifle, specifically this one. And while trick shotting, you spin around in a circle and you do stuff in midair. A trick shot consists of spins, right? So you have a 360, where you spin around one time, a 720, which is a 360 plus a 360, a 1080, a 360 plus a 360 plus a 360, and a 1440, a 360 plus a 360 plus a 360 plus a 360. And I can go on and on and on with the amount of spins that you can do. So I'm going to start off with 10 basic trick shots, like 10 very simple trick shots, 10 medium trick shots, and 10 hard trick shots. So to do that, I have different classes set up, so you're going to see how this is all going to come into play and what I'm going to be doing with all these different classes. And yeah, let's get started. Alright, so let's get started. I have my own teammates setting up for me, meaning they're just standing still right there, as you can see. And I'm going to be shooting them. If I go and shoot them, if you look at the very bottom left hand corner, you can see my gamer tag, Spectrum Ginge, killed whatever guy that was. I'm going to try it again really quick. So Spectrum Ginge killed M. Porter. So you can see that I killed someone in that instance. But if I don't, like let's say if I shoot right there, it doesn't show anything. So I'm going to start with a simple trick shot. It's just 360, and I'm going to be doing this in midair. Alright, there we go. That's the first one. Now for the second one, I'm going to be doing what's called an insta-swap. So as you can see, I have a pistol as my secondary. It's an automatic pistol. And then I'm going to insta-swap to the sniper rifle. Alright, there we go. That was the insta-swap right there. Alright, so now I'm going to do a variation of the same thing. I'm going to shoot, concussion cancel, and insta-swap to my primary weapon and shoot the guy. Alright, I did a little bit more than a 360 right there because I turned the other way. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to do the same insta-swap and throw a combat axe. So when you throw a combat axe, it looks like that. And the combat axe is something that you can use to kill an enemy as well. Alright, there we go. That was the 360 with the combat axe. So we have 4 trick shots down. 6 more to go. Alright, for the 5th trick shot, I'm just going to do a 720, doing nothing in midair, just spinning. Alright, there we go. I just hit that. So, as you can see in the trick shot, I actually paused in between. So what I'm going to do this time, I'm going to try to do the same thing without pausing. So I'm going to get a 720 without pausing whatsoever. Alright, now I'm going to try to do the same thing with a combat axe. Alright, there we go. For my 7th trick shot, I'm going to try to do a 360 one way and do a 360 the other way. Awesome. Alright, now I'm going to try to do the same thing with combat axe. There we go. Alright, now I'm going to try to do a 720 while doing this. Awesome. Now I'm going to try to do the same thing with a combat axe. Awesome, there we go, 10 easy trick shots. Alright, for the first medium trick shot, what I'm going to do is a knife flip and then a insta-swap back to the SVG. So it's going to look like this, in midair. Awesome, there we go, first try. Now I'm going to do the same thing with the combat axe. There we go. Alright, so now we're back with the pistol, and I'm going to do a reload cancel, and then switch back to the SVG. Awesome, there we go. Now I'm going to do the same thing with the combat axe. Awesome, there we go. So now what I'm going to try to do, I'm going to try to shoot through this wall. As you can see, the enemies are right, or my own teammates are right here. And there's a wall that you can shoot through right there. So I'm going to try to shoot to hit one of my enemies. Alright, awesome. Now I'm going to try to do the same thing over the wall. Awesome, there we go. Alright, now I'm going to do a 720 trying to get through the wall. Awesome, there we go. Alright, for the next trick shot, I'm actually going to try blindfolding myself. Did I hit that? Awesome, I hit that. Alright, now I'm going to do a 720 with a knife flip. There we go. Alright, so now I have a shotgun as my secondary, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to shoot and insta-swap to the SVG sniper and then shoot one guy. There we go, first try. Now I'm going to do the same thing with the combat axe. Awesome, there we go, finally. Alright, now I'm going to try shooting with a different primary weapon. It's an automatic weapon, and you can just keep shooting. So I'm going to shoot, then I'm going to switch over to the sniper and then shoot. Awesome, there we go. I'm going to do the same thing with the combat axe now. There we go, first try. There we go, that's 10 medium trick shots. Now let's move on to the 10 hard trick shots. Alright, for the first hard trick shot, what I'm going to do is shoot, reload, and then switch over to the SVG and snipe the guy. So let's try it. Awesome, there we go. Same thing with the combat axe now. There we go. Alright, for the next, I'm going to do what's called an infinity fade. So what that is where you reload, but you cancel the reload and you shoot all at the same time. So it looks like this. And you're switching weapons. The shots aren't really registering. As you can see, my ammo isn't really depleting. And you can see it's the same thing with the SVG. They're not killing anyone because they're not really registering. But as soon as I stop, it actually goes through and starts to shoot. Awesome, there we go, I finally hit that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot with the shotgun, reload, insta-swap back over to the sniper, and then shoot. Let's see if I can do that. There we go. Alright, and so the next thing I'm going to do is, you can actually, in this game in particular, you can actually run on the walls, just like this. So what I'm going to try to do, I'm going to try to run on the wall, shoot, and spin around, shoot, and do the same trick shot that I just did, but while running on the wall. Alright, let's try that. Awesome, finally. Alright, now I'm going to try to do some complex things behind the wall and shoot through the wall to hit an enemy right there. Awesome, there we go. That didn't take too long. So most of these trick shots have been 720s, which is just 2 360s. Now I'm going to try to do some more complex ones with a 1080. Now that's 3 spins. I can keep going up and up and up, but I'm not really that good yet. So I'm going to try to do a 1080. Awesome, there we go. Alright, so now what I'm going to try to do, I'm going to try to shoot with the pistol, reload, insta-swap back to the SVG sniper, and try to shoot the guys. So let's see if I can do that. Awesome, there we go. Same thing with the combat axe. There we go. Alright, so now what I'm going to try to do, it might look like it's glitching right now, but it's not. I'm just trying to prevent it from reloading. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this a bunch, switch to the sniper, and try to shoot the guys. Awesome, there we go. And I think that's 10 hard trick shots, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. So I will see you guys later.